What's up, my beautiful boys, gals, girls, everything in between? I'm gonna be showing you how to auto revert. I'm not the best at it. I can't do it as quick as everybody else, not yet. I'm still learning. I'm not the best at it, but I do understand the basic concept of how to auto revert. I'm gonna be showing you how to auto revert. I'm also gonna be showing you how to hit this pop glitch. It's very useful. You can hit it. You can hit some pretty cool lines with it. I might put a clip up on screen. I might put some clips up on screen of me using it in lines. I don't know. I think it's really cool. It reminds me of Skate 3 a lot. So the first step to the auto revert is, I don't see enough people talking about this. If you're in Goofy, you're gonna be spinning to the right. That's called front side. When you're Goofy and you spin to the right, that's a front side. And if you're in regular and you spin to the left, that is gonna be a front side as well. You want to be spinning front side or you're not gonna gain the speed. Pop any trick you want, turn a little bit to the right, and make sure you keep holding your left stick to the right as well. Even after you land, it'll do the revert for you, and vice versa. If you're in regular, you're going to pop any trick you want, land to the left a little bit, and keep holding your left stick to the left. I've been talking to people who are just now getting into skate, and they keep asking me, how do you land into a manual? If you want to land into a regular manual, you do any trick you want, and then while you're in the air, you want to hold your right stick halfway down, same way you do a regular manual. And then do a nose manual, you just hold up halfway. And then one more thing that you want to know while landing into this manual, if you're in Goofy, so you're spinning to the right, you want to hold your right stick not just halfway up, you want to almost hold it a little bit to the top right a little bit. If you're holding it to the top right too much, you're gonna crouch down like this. And if you're in regular, pop any trick you want, hold your left stick to the left a little bit while holding your right stick to the top left, excuse me. So we've now completed the first rotation. This is a 90-degree turn. The reason we're doing this in the first place is because you can only gain speed from the auto revert when you're in fakie. Another thing to note, do a full 360 on flat, you need to hold both your sticks in the same direction. We're gonna incorporate what we learned about the nose manuals. Once you pop your trick and you're in the air, you're gonna hold your right stick to the top right. A very important thing I don't see enough people talk about is that once you flick your trick, you need to actually let go of your stick. You need to actually flick your stick, then you gotta do the nose manual motion, the top right motion. Once you flick, I'm gonna let go, and now I do the top right motion with my stick, and that's how I land in the nose manual and get that rotation. The way this sequence of tricks goes is we start off with the 90-degree turn, and then we keep turning to the right. It's a bunch of videos where you see all these people doing auto reverse. They've gotten so good where they can jump to the left and jump to the right. That's because if you keep doing this and you do it over and over again, you're gonna keep going to the right, and then by doing a backside auto revert, it loses you speed, and it also puts you back to the left, so you can do it longer. But just for now, you don't need to worry about doing any other spins. Your left stick only needs to spin to the right. It's gonna make it a lot easier to learn, trust me. The way it's gonna look, 90-degree turn, do your trick, do it again, 360, do your trick, do it again, 360. It's just a bunch of 360s. Like, try to get to a point where you can start the 90-degree turn and then land the 360 into an auto revert. A lot of people say that you're gonna manually revert. You do not want to manually revert. If you manually revert, you'll get speed. Sometimes I'm not really sure how it works, but if you want to learn how to auto revert, you do not manually revert. I'm not manually reverting when I do this. I'm gonna try to do it as slow as I can to help you guys understand. You do whatever trick you want and do a 90-degree turn. Once you're in this motion, do whatever trick you want, but make sure when you flick it, you let go of your stick. Do your trick, get into the position, let go of your stick, and then with the left stick, you're just gonna hold it all the way to the right. And then with the right stick, you're going to put it in that top right position that we talked about earlier. Make sure that you let go of your stick after you flick your trick, or you're just not gonna get it. That's what happens whenever you don't let go of your stick. And this is what happens whenever you do let go of your stick and you get in the top right. But yeah, like I said, you pretty much learn how to auto revert. Just keep doing whatever tricks you want. This is used for comp, but there are some comp tricks you want to do. Oh, what's up, dude? This for bonus, because like I said, this is mainly used for comp. You can use it in trick lining as kind of like a filler, if you want, but you mainly use it to get points and to keep your tricks going. So the tricks, the five, you want to do a 5 trick. From my understanding, what I've learned so far, you do a 5 trick. You start with a 360 hard flip. So that's the first trick you do when you're spinning into a 90-degree angle. After the 3 hard flip, you do a nollie 3 hard. Then after the nollie 3 hard, you do a nollie 3 inward heel. After you do the 360 inward heel, you're now going to do a nollie laser flip. End it off after a nollie laser, you do a nollie 360 flip. And like I said, that's the part where I'm trying to learn. If I'm not doing the comp tricks, I can successfully do my auto reverse pretty much 100% of the time. It's not the hardest thing in the world. Like I said at the start, I'm going to show you how to do the pop glitch. Now I would say this is more catered for the trick liners. You're not really going to be using this in comp. It does not get you that much points as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. So I've seen a lot of people say Goofy gives better results. I don't know. I did switch to it though. So, you know, do what you will with that information. If you're in Goofy, pop a trick, hold LT. Pop a trick, hold LT, and then hold your right stick to the right. That is called a tuck knee. That's how you do a tuck knee. Pop a trick, any trick you want, but beware. I said any trick you want, but if you do a trick like a 360 hard, do a 360 hard, nollie inward heel, tricks that take longer to flick, you're going to want to wait a little longer to do your tuck knee. Because if you don't and you immediately do it, if you immediately press the buttons after you do a trick like that, it's gonna put you in a stale, and you don't want to do that. It's gonna rotate your body. That's not what we want here. I recommend playing claw, even if you don't regularly play claw. If you don't always play claw, I understand not wanting to, but I definitely would recommend it for this glitch. Makes it way easier. Pop your trick, tuck knee, and then whenever you see anything like your board, your shoes, whatever touches the ground first, you now want to, while still holding LT, you want to hold square or X. It's going to be one of those 2 buttons. Just play with it until you figure out whatever makes you fast plant. You pop your trick, do a tuck knee, and the minute you touch the ground, you hold whatever button it is that makes you do a fast plant. One thing I've learned is pretty lenient. Like, you don't need to be frame perfect. If you hold that square button, like probably in the next half a second of when you touch the ground, it's gonna send you flying, my guy. And you can get faster, higher ones like that depending on your timing. It's all just, like I said, it's all just timing. I'll show you a few clips of them together. Maybe hit one right here. Like to do my 5 trick. Oops. I did my 5 trick, then usually end it off. Yeah. So you can get some pretty nice height with it. Sorry if the video was confusing. I'm not the best at this kind of thing. I'm not the best at talking. But at the same time, I'm also trying to learn this myself, and I haven't seen really nobody talk about some of the things I've talked about, and I just wanted to help people like me who just want to learn, because honestly, I'm not one of the people who hate this game. I love this game, in fact, and I want to become pretty good at it, and learn all the little glitches how we had in Skate 3. If you like that kind of thing, and you also want to learn, I'm gonna be posting pretty much every glitch I can find and successfully do, and I think it has significant impact that will change how we see things and do things. I'm probably gonna post things like that on this channel. Feel free to drop a comment, sub, whatever. If you don't like the video, tell me. Try to keep it respectful. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you guys continue to have a good rest of your day, and if you're not, I hope it can go better for you boys. But so with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go and let you guys go practice. See ya.